Yeah, it's crazy. It's cool because you go along, but it's like you still got the houses on that end, and then you still have the trains.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the type of walk that I like, because I don't know, I watch too many scary movies, and
Where it's
like,
too creepy.
yeah, like I feel like one, I'm scared of ghosts,
Yeah.
and two, like Australia is like one of the most, what do you call it? You know how like they're rated like the dangerous,
Yeah, yeah, like the snakes and
yeah, snakes and the bugs and the, not that I've counter any, like I don't want to jinx it,
yeah, yeah.
but there was this one time when we went to camping, there was two wombats around, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess we must have camped on their walkway. You know how
Oh,
they
yeah,
only
yeah.
know
You just
one way.
Okay.
And then I think it was very quiet campsite. And then everyone went to bed. Like other campers went to bed as well.
Yeah, yeah,
And Jackie went to bed. And then we turned off everything.
yeah.
And there was a lot of leaves and stuff like that. It was like, I think as soon as I turn off all the lights and stuff, I'm about to water the fireplace out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's pitch black. It's like a scary movie scene, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hearing these noise, like the leaves,
Rustling.
like yeah, and then
Yeah.
like they was just like rummaging through, and then like there were two wombats, and it was making this noise. I don't know if people have heard
Yeah,
wombat
like what?
making noise, like they make like like that, and then you hear the leaves. It's like rummaging through
Yeah,
the leaves.
yeah.
They were running straight into me,
Oh wow.
and
yeah.
then it was like pitch black, and then my torch wasn't working.
Yeah.
I was like clicking. I was like trying to see what it was,
Yeah.
right? And then I didn't see it. I was like, oh shit, this is it. Like this, I'm about to die.
Right.
And then these two wombat ran straight into the fireplace.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then they just ran off.
Oh wow.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like something that I would never forget.
Oh man.
And on the same night,
Yeah.
we left like rubbish outside. Not rubbish, we had rubbish. We put it in like a hard bag that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could
yeah.
nothing
Get in,
like
yeah.
And I put like massive log on it, and then it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Jackie heard something was going through the rubbish,
Yeah.
and then so Jackie woke up, and then Sonny woke up, and then they were like, "Daddy, you go check." And then I looked so stupid. I had a head torch.
Yeah.
I got like a long tripod ready to go. I got like a knife, and then I
Yeah.
got like another lamp. And then I went outside, and I was like, "Oh shit, there's nothing here." But like the rubbish like everywhere.
Everywhere.
It was crazy.
Do you
And
know
I
what
was
would have was
I don't
going through?
know.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what it would be. I thought it was ghosts.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there you go. You spooked out. But I mean, nature. I guess they're just looking for food. They're hungry. Survival.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, any food is good. Well, I mean, they would just smell stuff, you know,
Yeah.
because they were like, it was just all the stuff that we cooked and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
leftover, and then
At least you were ready to defend your family.
I don't know if I could defend my family.
You would. I think that's the thing. In any given moment, I think a man's instinct is just, it's ready to fight. Like the adrenaline just shoots. I think you feel it. There's situations where like sometimes my boy's tripped over and he's hurt in a certain way, and you
Yeah.
can feel the urgency, and you just run. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm there.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of people that like really like ready to fight, and I also see people were not ready to fight and they run. Have you seen like one of those
Yeah,
video
yeah.
where they're like, oh,
Fight or
someone
flight.
trying to fight their wife and stuff, and their husband wasn't doing anything? So
haven't
I
seen
wonder
it.
if I was in that situation, what I would do.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, welcome to doing a quality bushwalk with me, T. Good morning.
Thank you.
We're out in the Wolli Creek Regional
Raining.
Park track. Yeah, so it's a bit drizzly. We met up and it was a bit heavier than this, and I wasn't as dressed as well as you are prepared. You could sort of take on any weather right now. But here we are. It's still a bit drizzly, a bit overcast, but like we're saying, it's good. Let's just get out whatever happens, let's have a chat.
I feel like it's more fun this way, right? You know, when I was young, I just loved going out in the rain.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the best. Like when it's not heavy,
Yes.
this is probably the best. And then, I mean, you're not far away from your car.
That's it.
Like you're secure, right?
Yeah.
That's the best hike. If you're not secure, then it's just like, you know, I watched too many horror movie.
Yeah, man. I was just chatting on my last chat with a dad. We were just saying how it's comfortable in Australia, and there's, you know, we've
It's
got
very
it
safe.
We've got it easy. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that. Thankful this hike is pleasant and yeah, it's not too treacherous. But so tell me, we are obviously two dads. You have got a young son,
Yeah.
Sonny, who I got to come to his birthday party a couple of weeks back. How's that all been? How's life as a dad? You know, what's that feel like at the moment?
I guess I can say that it's enjoyable
Yeah,
as much as not enjoyable.
yeah,
Like you know how there was I saw one meme, right, about like, you know, sometimes you want free time, but then you also don't want free time.
yeah,
I'm in the middle. Like I can relate that to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, like, you know, sometimes you just wanna, like, you know, I always do this, like the punch in the air, right? When something like
feeling-
when he's not listening, or like, you know,
yeah.
I was like,
Does he see you do that, or do you have to find a
no,
spot?
I
yeah,
like, you know, I do it behind his back, and he's just like, you know, just going crazy.
like that. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It was a lot of that moment because like I feel like I guess, you know, he have half of me and half of Jackie, so
yeah.
I'm a very hard person to deal with. So I take it as like the karma, you know.
Oh,
And it's a test. It's a test for you.
that's it. Life's test.
Yeah.
I think all kids are here to test us on, you know, what we're made of,
That's it.
on what we've experienced.
Yeah. Like some people just get divorced, right?
That's the easy way out. That's it. Or, you know, yeah, you can stick it out and ride it out through the hard times, and then you kind of
You
know
figure
that,
out.
yeah, you can get through those challenges and
Yeah.
have a much, you know,
Enjoyable life.
That's it.
I mean, the good thing with Jackie and I is we have the same. We can. We have a freestyle, like, you know, parenting style.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, no expectation, no nothing,
Yeah.
no. I mean, just whatever we. But the part that we feel grateful about is that the job that we have.
Yes.
You know, we can stay home and do work, and
Yeah.
we get to go travel to do work also.
Yes.
And Sonny loves that. Like, it
Yeah.
catered to him really well.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, but we also have to battle with him in terms of like when he was young,
yeah.
when he was younger, he hated the car, he hated the pram,
Yeah.
and I guess that's all parents, right? Like, you know, we didn't know, we can't figure out the baby stage, and it's all new to us. And
Yeah.
but yeah, we made it,
That's-
and
I
it
know.
has been pretty. What do you call it? When it's like you never look after the same kid the whole time. It's always changing.
Changing,
and,
yeah.
and every time, like, you know, it's a new challenge.
Oh man, in the baby stage, you know, their language is crying. So it's like you sort of realize all the different crying is meaning different things, but initially it's challenging, it's frustrating, or you just feel like you're not doing it right because they're always just crying about something.
It's true. Like, you know, like we spoke earlier, like, you know, and I feel like, you know, the language like of the baby is crying, right? But you should, like, whatever you do, you should just, you know, whatever, like, your response should just always be love. Like, you know, you should just love them, and just, you know, if you have that, then you know, that's all you need.
Totally.
And you'll figure out everything. Like, you know, if you get angry, make yourself like, I mean, you can't fix crying with like being angry.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
Oh, we've all been there.
Yeah.
The shouting doesn't help anything.
Yeah, it's well, I
Yeah.
guess like, you know, it's not just me that growing, you know.
Yeah. I wonder what was that?
What's that?
Yeah, something to attack us. No, for sure. And I
Yeah.
think that's the beautiful part of being a parent. It's like our kids are growing, but we're growing again as people, as adults. It's a totally different stage in life. And again, it's hard because you have to evolve and you have to go through the fire of it.
Yeah, and it's not just evolving, it's like you need to make money, you need to, you know, make sure that everything's done around the house, and
Yeah.
like there's a lot of pressure. And you know, for the people that have parent or brothers, sisters or cousin or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, it's a nice thing to share with. But if you don't, and you know, like we spoke about in the car, how like, you know, you wish that your parent see what you see in terms of like, oh, look at this, you know, a beautiful young person that we have here, and you know, you should be happy to like, you should wanna, you know, cherish this moment because you're not getting it back because they, you know, every day they're growing.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, you know, I think, I don't know, like we said, I'm just out here trying to break my chain, you know, the childhood trauma.
Yeah. I think everyone's carrying that and no one realizes it until you become a parent.
That's true.
And then, you know, that mirror back of all those hard things that, because I think as kids, you go through the tough stuff, but the resilience of being a kid is you find a way to sort of put it aside or move on and tackle it in a different way. And I think a lot of it is just to sort of bury it deep. And then you're like, who knows? It's like 15, 20 years later, you're like, surprise. You know,
I know,
let me
it's-
deal with this again now, but with
It's-
less sleep and more pressure.
Yeah, and then like, I mean, not just that, I feel like I wish people aware of that more when they're older. Not just like, oh, you know, like, you know, this is, you should, you know, you should just let your kid cry it out, and you
Yeah.
know, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
And you know, you should just, you know, like, what do you call it? Like, you know, you should just love them.
Yeah.
And the kids are just kids. Just, you know, let them be kids. They shouldn't, like, you know, 2-3-year-old. Like, I'm not saying, like, you know, I'm parent Sunny the right way, but like, you know, kids should just all just eat, sleep, play.
Yeah.
That's all they should
They're
do.
not robots, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, like when I was young, you know, we didn't go to daycare, nothing. Like, you know,
Yes.
and we get this a lot. Like, you know, oh, like, you know, just put Sunny in, like, you know, it'll be easy, and you know, you have so much free time. And I was like, I don't know what that looked like because Sunny hates daycare,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
like a sensitive kid, and
Yeah.
I mean, he got his own mind now. Like, you
Yeah.
know, we
That's it.
just trying to give him what he wants, and if he doesn't like daycare, then why would you force him to do that?
100%.
And some parents just like, oh, like, you know, maybe just, you know, he will learn, but if you don't put him in, then, you know, he's not going to be able to socialize, and he's not going to, like, Sunny is one of the kid that, like, you know, initiate plays, and like, oh, you want to play, oh, let's play this.
Yep.
And, you know,
He's interactive, yeah.
yeah, like I just believe that eventually kids will learn how to speak, learn how to walk, learn how to talk, and learn how to do things.
For sure.
And you know, fast or slow, it doesn't matter. They will do it anyway.
That's it.
And like, we just put all this expectation on kids that,
Yeah, to
Just-
get it right already.
like, you know, he's only 3. He doesn't even know how to tie his shoelace yet.
Yeah, that's it. I know. I think it's tricky, the expectations, even for me. Like my son, he's, you know, an intelligent boy, and sometimes I'm always reminded, it's like you can't just talk to him and expect him to think like an adult. Like his brain's still developing,
Yeah.
and he's sponging so much. So, no, I hear. Take me to, you were saying raising Sunny, it's great, like you and Jackie, in terms of like what you guys do for work and things like that. It's very flexible and helps support your family dynamic. Tell me about, so you create clothing, would you say you're in fashion, or like, how would you describe what you do?
What I do, I feel like because I didn't like school, right? And my parent has a sweatshop when I grew up.
Yep.
So I've seen that before.
Yep.
And I think I studied fashion probably about just before I met Jackie,
Yeah.
which is about 13 years ago.
Yep.
I did that and I wasn't good at anything. So I guess that's all I know, just like making clothes. And
Yeah.
even
Because
then,
you grew up around that, seeing that.
yeah, my parents, like, I mean, it was easy for me to just get my hand, like, just
On-
making clothes.
yep.
Yeah, like I didn't need to learn or know too much.
Yeah.
Because when I was dating Jackie, I, skipped class a lot, and I still able to navigate through that because I've
Yeah.
seen it before.
Yeah, yeah. So it's innately there.
And that's how it started. Like, we had a brand earlier, like before this, and then we just realized that, I mean, making clothes is not easy.
Yeah.
You need time and money.
And especially from what I've seen of what you do, everything's sort of handmade, hand cut and sewn. Like it's.
Yeah, everything is.
What's your process?
The making part is me,
Yeah.
and the e-com part and everything else, Jackie.
Yeah.
That's why like Jackie and I like dynamic work so well.
Yeah.
It's
Then your designs, what do you sort of draw on or lend from? Like, what's your sort of approach in terms of what you like to create?
make.
Yeah.
I mean, one is whatever Jackie's want. Two,
Yeah. Well, she has good style.
yeah, we share very similar tastes, and we kind of like shape each other's like style.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It's good. There's proper. It's flowing. Let's cross this. Yeah, that's it. Like the things I've seen you guys in, sort of the fashion dress videos together. Like, yeah, obviously it's very complimentary what you guys like to wear.
Yeah, I don't know, like when people like, oh, like, you're like, we're into fashion. I don't know if we're into fashion. Like, we just like, and we don't strive, we
Yes.
don't go above and beyond in terms of like trying to change our look,
Yes.
not to have the same look.
Yeah.
I feel like
I can tell
it
you
has
guys
always
aren't.
been
Yeah.
the same style,
Yeah.
and we just look into it deeper.
Yep.
Um,
You're not like chasing trends and things like that.
Like, I mean, we do, because our work, like we need to like stay update.
Yep.
But in terms of like us personally, we just kind of like, how like fashion is like you fashion forward, but then we fashion backward.
Yes.
Like we like what has already offered,
Yes.
and we're not looking for like new things. Like, how like for people like, oh, the new cars, like, people like,
Yeah.
like, I mean,
I get that.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
No, there's something sort of like locked into a core foundational sort of design or style element, and it's like, yeah, you don't have to sort of
yeah,
change that every time there's a new season.
yeah.
Or
So I don't know if we can call ourselves a fashionable couple, and like I mean, me designing clothes. I don't know if it's like worth saying I'm a designer because
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
like designer. I'm thinking like runway people, fashion designer.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't call myself like a fashion designer. I
That's
don't
cool.
know.
How would you describe it then? Like
I
when
would
you're
just
making
say
things.
I'm a machinist. If someone
Got
asks
it.
me, "What are you doing?" Or like I make stuff here and there. Like it's not a one thing that I do.
Yeah.
Because I make pattern. Do some drawing. Maybe like a one-man sweatshop person.
Yeah.
A one-man sweatshop.
But done like I see the quality is just it's ingrained in there. You sort of take your time, you make it well. It's made to last.
I think it's the experience that, like, I mean, the knowledge and the experience that we had, because the stuff that we like is like high quality products that we like, and we want to make it worth the money that people pay for, and that's why we kind of like have to make it good.
Yeah.
And we enjoy wear our clothes. Like, when, like, if you go see my Instagram, all I'm wearing is just the same pair of jeans, same pair of same pair of multiple pair of jeans and pants,
Yeah.
different jacket.
Yeah.
And the thing I enjoy about it is like the aging of it.
Yes. That's
and,
it.
And it's a nice thing to see,
I think, lean towards that sort of way of dressing. It's just like, yeah, stuff that is gonna sort of last and stay with you a long time.
Yeah, and something that I can pass on to Sonny. Like my dad, well, he didn't really pass it on. I kind of like took it from him, and that was like, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the things he had, like
Yeah.
clothing pieces.
Yeah.
What was something memorable that you were like, ooh, this really
There
informed?
was a pair of jeans. Backstory. Why I'm into this is because, like, in Thailand, it's very. I guess Southeast Asia.
Yes.
Like, it's a denim is very big in Thailand, and we make fake stuff.
Yeah.
And we couldn't. I guess Thai people can't afford a authentic pair of Levi's, so I think it's like more like a rite of passage for you to, like, if you graduated into, like, when you go to high school, this is what you wear,
Yeah.
and when you go to, like, university, this is what you wear.
Yeah.
But it's always we call it red liner. It's like a red line selvage.
Yes.
Like, that's what it's known as, not Levi's.
Yep.
Like, I mean, Levi's, but that's what the name is, red liner.
Yeah. So it was a distinctive like cut and style.
It's a pair of raw denim with the red selvage on it.
Yep.
And it has everyone that go to high school has to have a pair. And if you don't have it, you're not cool.
Yeah, crazy. Fair enough.
Yeah, so, and then people start fading. I remember my first pair of, let's say salvage, but it's fake.
Yeah.
It would cost you about $10.
Yep.
And then everyone would just start fading them.
Yeah.
It's like a culture.
Yeah.
Like, I just grew up in that, and then if you have nice fade, then
and that was it. You got to be part of the gang.
that's it. And then you take it back to the shop, and then you get a new pair. I don't know if you get a new pair for free or you get a discount.
Yeah.
So that has been, I mean, there were 5 of us in high school. I remember I was in year 7.
Yeah.
And 5 of us were like fading together. And then we just wear it so much that to do everything everywhere
That's cool.
in them. And we just, that's all we do. Just worry about that. And then I guess internet cafe and fading jeans when we were young. And then I experimenting it so much that by the age of 14, I had about 10 pairs.
Nice.
There was like this method that in Southeast Asia, it's like you wax your jeans
Oh yeah.
to make it stiff and to hold its shape. Maybe I should do a video on that.
Yeah.
But I hate it.
Because it was uncomfortable, or
It
just
was
the
so
look?
hot, and it's so the whole pair of jeans. The jeans smell like wax, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
But it gives you the nicest fade because, you know, when wax melt, it's just like when you take your pants off, it look like it's sitting by itself.
So, yeah. It keeps the silhouette.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I mean, I can talk about my childhood forever. Like, you know, even though.
For sure, you got to do a lot. And then what, were you saying you got a pair from your dad, or was that what you
Yeah,
sort of took from him?
he had one stashed in his closet, and then I wore it, and it was like falling apart because it was so old.
Was his like a real pair, or also just...
Oh, morning.
Like, did he have a real pair, or was it also something he just got?
I don't know, but it must be a real pair.
Sweet.
But I can't recall that it was a real pair, but because I think I remember a real pair of LVC in Thailand was 10,000 baht,
Yeah.
and the fake pair, I wouldn't say fake pair, I would say a replica
Yes.
pair because
Oh,
the quality is pretty much the same,
yeah.
but it's just not from Levi's.
Yeah.
But you know, still look Levi's. It was about 800 versus 10,000.
Yes. Crazy.
So you know,
I mean, that's the things between sometimes the replicas, like you're saying, it's just as good. The quality's there. It's just not the brand,
the
name.
yeah. It's just the same as, like, you know, Louis Vuitton and, you know, every other brand. Like, you know, like people say, you know, clothing are expensive, but people still buying like Louis Vuitton and all this expensive stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's just t-shirt. Wait, this is the part that I always want to come. I always go on the train and then
You see,
I see this part and I was like, man, this is like such a big open space.
it's cool, huh?
Yeah,
It's interesting standing in it, and with the rain today, it's like it's very lush.
Yeah, your shoes, you should show them what you're wearing. And then my shoes waterproof, so I'm not getting wet.
All good. I think I'm used to parenting mess, you know, like it.
It's just, yeah, same. That's why we always have clothes for whatever weather.
Yeah.
I'm always ready, because Sunny loves the water and loves the rain. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
like rain boots each,
Yeah.
and you know, rain jacket and everything. Yeah.
No, it's cool. I think in terms of design and fashion, it's great to see what you're creating. Tell me, what's a normal week or day to day like for you, and how do you juggle that in terms of like, yeah, your parenting, like Sunny's around,
Okay.
things like that?
So Jackie's can work from home, and that, in that sense, I usually take, so in the morning, she'll work at home, I'll make breakfast, I'll go out until whatever time I organize something with him.
Like
Until,
playing, hanging out.
yeah, it depends how much Jackie has going on that day. And we always, it's easier for us to go out,
Yeah.
because otherwise then it's
Take
hard,
the energy out, yeah.
yeah, otherwise hard to contain him, like to make him stay with me, because otherwise he will go to his mum,
Yes.
and while she's working, and I guess it's a bit,
Yeah, you
chaotic.
can't get anything done.
yeah.
I know it too well.
So I'll try and get him out till about 3, come
Oh, yeah.
home, cook dinner, and then Jackie and I will swap,
Yeah.
and then my shift start in the garage, and then I'll start making some orders or whatever it is until like 12.
Oh wow. So you're doing a big parenting day during the daytime, supporting Jackie and like the things, her work and what she has on, and then you get stuck
Yeah.
into it like
Yeah.
bedtime after.
Yeah, well, yeah, and Jackie, like, I mean, when we swap, she'll put him to bed and then she'll work after.
As
again.
well, yeah.
So it's very hectic, but we kind of like, because we already accepted that he's not going to daycare, you know, it's okay. Like, you know, that's what he wanted, that's what we wanted. We just have to make it work.
Yeah. You've trained that muscle. So it's like that's your
Yeah.
sort of norm now.
Yeah, and he hasn't been going to daycare for a while, so it's nothing new to us. We condition ourselves, like mentally
Yes.
and physically. We not like needing to like rest
Yeah.
that much. Like, you know, we just know it's work time. Like, you know, she work and then I work, and then
Yeah.
there's no time for rest until you sleep. If you want.
Push.
Yeah, it's. Well, I mean, that's what.
When you're on the machine though, like I imagine that brings you joy and you feel alive, like creating. No.
No. I can't agree with that.
Tell me then.
I mean, if I didn't have to look after him from early until 5,
Yeah.
and then after 5, I start my shift.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
worn out by
Yeah.
then, like, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just have to, you can't complain. I mean, like, if you think about it, right? Other people have worse than this. Like, some people got no house and stuff. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't complain, you know. And
No.
especially when I come from Thailand, you know, imagine
Yeah.
you work one day, you get $10
Yeah.
for 10 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm not, like, I'm already doing better because
Yeah.
I'm not even working. I'm just looking after Sunny.
So that's humbling. Your approach is just
Just deal
you've
with it.
experienced life in a different way, so you're going at it like
Yeah, like, I mean, and I feel like it's really hard to like find people that have the same mindset and not judging,
yes, for
because
sure.
like
Your work ethic.
yeah, like, I mean, we do what suits for our family, you
Yeah.
know. We don't, like, you know, yeah, sure, like, he doesn't go to daycare, but there's nothing wrong with that. And it doesn't mean that we soft, that we like don't force him into daycare.
Yeah.
We didn't want to because he's a sensitive kid, you know.
That's it. No, I respect that. I think showing up as a parent, it's like you're giving your all. You're just coming from a place of love, and I think to kind of hone in on your kids' characteristics
Yeah.
and just to help that flourish. I think that's a main thing for them to just grow up in the world and be expressive of themselves, not to shy away from that. So
Yeah, and I think we just, like, whatever we want to do that, right? But when we were young, I mean, when I was young, you know, I remember this so well that my dad, well, I mean, he kind of like sneaked out to go out by himself because he didn't want to hang out. And then, like, you know, my parent and I, we don't really hang out
yeah,
because they always work
Yeah.
7 day a week.
yeah,
And the only time they have free would be public holiday.
yeah,
And that's when they're free. And then, you know, obviously different parents different, but, you know, my parents are selfish, can't blame them. And, like, you know, I don't know, we don't have parent interaction. And
yeah. So it's just different. I
Yeah.
get that.
and you know, I'm just trying to relive myself and trying to be more mature
For sure.
and be a good parent, not, you know.
I think it's an important time for our generation with parenting, it's like, you know, to totally change the things that hurt us, and it's like, how can we, you know, heal ourselves and help our kids to sort of,
Yeah.
you know, experience a totally different way of things.
And it's not easy. Like I feel like it took me like 10 years to get to where I am.
For sure.
I'm still not sunshine and rainbow. And I am a glass half empty person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I get it when people like very snappy and stuff like that. You know, it's
Yeah, man. I think life experiences inform how we are, and then, you know, it takes a bit to sort of see which path you want to go, how, you know, you might change it, or how you want to just tweak it a little bit. It doesn't have to be completely reinventing everything,
Yeah.
but it's,
again, I'm not saying our parenting style is the right way or we're doing something correct, but in our mind, our soul, we're not regretting it. Like, you know,
yeah.
we gave him the best that we could.
Yeah, that's amazing. So tell me about, like, with you and Jackie, you guys have this approach with work. You're sort of creating your clothing range, and then, yeah, there's a lot of times you guys essentially get to do cool adventures, and whether it's, you know, certain, I don't know, brands or people supporting that, how does that all fit into like what you say yes and no to in terms of as a family?
We trying to say less to the job that involves Sunny,
Yeah.
because it's so hard. It's so hard
For him to, yeah, it's like
to manage him and to convince him and to lie to him. That, you know, that to bribe him. I mean, not really bribing.
I hear that.
It's like, I mean, all parents bribe their kids, but, you know.
The straight up, yeah. I think it's like, you can't tell a kid, hey, do this action A to B and just expect them, it's just going to be like, as you say, perfect. It's like,
you have to speak their language and you have to prep them. Like, if I can't take him to daycare, right?
yeah.
How do you think I'll get him to do a job?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
like,
like,
a lot.
yeah, like I don't know, like if you don't have kids, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I get that. So then how's that evolving? Like, what are you enjoying, or what do you think you'll push further with? Yeah.
We got a pretty good manager.
Yeah.
She negotiate for us, and we tell them what we want and don't want, and they filter it for us.
Yeah.
And we then think, like, we'll see if it like too hard or not, see if it's possible, if we can manage doing everything all at once. Because, I mean, I do have orders coming in, Jackie has to work, and
Yeah.
it's already not enough hours
In the day.
in the day as it is.
Yeah.
But yet again, that's also money.
Yeah.
So we just have to do it sometimes, you know.
So you decide how you want to fit it in, how you want to
we just have to
prioritize
manage. There's no job too hard, right? When it's what they say, like, you know, every job come with the price. And
That's it.
you know, it's. But you know, if we enjoy what we do and we say yes to the job
For sure.
that we.
That gives that.
Yeah, and we like the way we build our social media is that, you know, we don't want to force it.
For sure.
Like you know,
It's as authentic as you can get.
yeah, because we are aware of like, oh, like, you know, I don't think it will go well with our personality on the on our feed or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think we got a really good manager that organized that for us, and we're so grateful that, you know, she is.
Yeah, she's championing for you guys.
Yeah.
I got some trusty croissants
you.
from Goodwood. I had to get them yesterday.
That's cool. That's cool.
But you know, they always go a little sort of soft anyways, but I think,
I prefer that.
you know, out on the bush, having a walk, it's nice to just have something to snack on. No idea.
Shout out to all the mums,
Oh man.
and I feel like, you know, I mean, I wouldn't be here and be this mature at this level where I would be now. And I feel like throughout the journey, having kids, I feel like it's a beautiful thing, even though it's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough in different way.
Yeah. I think it's important, like the relationship dynamic, like our partner, they're there to like really show us where we, you know, have our weaknesses, whether it's, you know, they're saying it directly or we're seeing it through the feedback, and it's like,
Yeah.
you have to choose to like, you know, figure that out and address that. Otherwise, again, like it just
Yeah.
makes it tricky, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like you just have to be more open to it. It wasn't easy for me because, you know, my parent, I mean, the Southeast Asian, you know, raising kid is just very minimum. So I didn't know how to navigate that. But in saying that, you know, they're doing their best, you know. I believe that everyone doing their best, everyone battle different battle. But, you know, your partner's always there to back you up and stuff like that. And like, you know, I always talk about like, you know, people always gonna talk, but, you know, just, what do you call it? When you together, you know, we should like, you know, talk good things about us.
Yeah. That's it.
Yes.
All that matters is what you guys say to each other, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard for me because, like I said before, like I'm a glass half empty person. I'm training myself to be positive.
Yeah.
And Jackie's helped me significantly throughout my journey. I've grown so much, you know, my childhood trauma, my self-awareness, my positivity and stuff like that. I feel like, you know, if you didn't have your partner, I mean, I wouldn't be here. I would be like an angry dad.
Oh, 100%. And there's a lot of angry dads out there, and I've been in that place and I'm still working through it. And I think for me, it's like, it can never completely go away. There's like light and dark, and it's just, you need to recognize it, how you can better work with it and know how to like move past it or channel it. And with what you're saying, again, 100% props to, you know, our wives and all the mums out there. And part of me doing these dad conversations is, I think I could see that if I can help myself be a better dad, I think I can help support my wife in what she thrives in and what she believes in, and the whole family
Wins.
dynamic. Yeah, wins.
Yeah, like
exactly.
everyone wins.
Everyone benefits from everyone being in a good place. And I think as dads, it's just to take responsibility for what we can change.
Yeah.
So
I totally agree. Like, I mean, I'm seeing it more clearly because, you know, we talked about it so much and we're so open, and I'm so willing to like change and accepting the change. We move in very early on. Like when we start dating, we together very early on, and then we, like the longest that she ever leave me was 2 days.
yeah.
And we never has to leave Sunny. I haven't had a day without Sunny. Yeah, I haven't had a day without Sunny yet. And Jackie only had probably 2 or 3 days without Sunny throughout these 4 years. And, you know, it's crazy because, you know, we do wish that we have some help, you know, that, you know, some people, like if we have parent to help out in terms of like, oh, you know, do you need a hand, you know, let me help you out and stuff like that. Like it would be, you know, great, but at the moment, it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
but it would be nice.
Everything's a trade-off, I think, anyways. Like, we lived in Byron for 5 years, so we raised our first boy pretty much ourselves. And, we moved back to Sydney recently, and we've got our young one who's now 2. And I think no matter what, things are a trade-off. Like, sometimes we get some help, but it's like
What cost?
yeah, like things are like different, and it's fine. It's like a lot of it is like letting go and just like seeing it's great for them to have different interactions, especially with grandparents and stuff. And that was a big thing I wanted to see.
Yeah, but I think
you're not missing out as well sometimes.
Yeah, but I was just more talking about like like help in terms of like I've seen like our friends, our friend that that he their parent are like okay, this person parent will take the kids away this weekend and this day, so you guys can like go out on a date or whatever, and then the other side of the parent will like, oh, we'll take the kids this day, they can have sleepover and you guys can take a rest. Like when we see that, we just like, oh man, I wish we have that, like so badly. But then like we just, but then like when you see that and then you look back and like, do we really want that? Because when we actually away from him, we kind of like, oh man, I miss Sunny already.
Yeah.
Like what I mean, like I think it's.
I'll tell you what, the days like I've had the very rare date nights with my wife. You get through, you're eating dinner, you're kind of enjoying it, but then you're like, wait a minute, you're like, I don't have to eat this food that fast. And then like, we're sitting chatting, having some drinks, and then you sort of like missing the kids, and then we end up like looking on the phone and looking back at some photos and like, oh, like remember this? Or like, we've like checked the baby cam, we're like, oh, like, look at him, how he's sleeping. And at the end of the day, we're parents, and I think it makes sense that our whole world 24/7 is about them. If they're not with us, we're gonna feel it, we're gonna miss them.
Even with daycare, like we kind of like, oh man, like do we make the right decision? Because he's the way he is. It's like, oh man, did we make the right decision putting him in daycare? Because I mean, we just always worry about him because it's hard for him to trust people.
Yeah.
And he can read people really well if you like.
Yeah. He picks up on it.
Yeah. Like if your energy is off, he doesn't want you at all. But he does accept people very easily, and we've seen it. Like it depends what aura you have, and he knows who he wants to interact with.
Oh man, you're doing great. I think any parent that firstly it's like, I remember in the early days, your baby, like sometimes they're sleeping and you're like, something's like, are they still alive? Hopefully they're breathing, and every day you're like, all right, I've kept them alive, another day, and I think as a parent, it's like just to build a bond and that they trust you and that your family unit. I think that is parenting done well already. And I think all the other stuff is a bonus and a surprise. It's like you can't predict, how your kid's going to be. You can't predict like, how things will happen in the world. Like, the environment changes, like life decisions, like all sorts of curveballs, So like you're saying, just to be thankful for that. And I was going to ask, I guess just, in this conversation of like, I think I can very much see Sunny is very much a part of the world that you and Jackie have been carving out, and he's seeing your day to day, and that's a beautiful thing. Like, what's something you've seen? Does he like sponge when he gets to see you create like clothing, or what is he like learning most from going throughout your day to day? Like, are you trying to show and teach him any of that yet, or is it too
feel
soon?
like he just insert himself into our lives with everything. Like we used to go play Oztag, he will come with us. Well, we pretty much take him everywhere we go.
Yeah.
It's no option.
Yeah.
We just make it work. And you know, he's been pretty much like mini me us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whatever we're interested in, he enjoys it.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen like a bad feedback from him yet. Like if he doesn't like something, unless he's like hasn't sleep.
Yeah. He will let you know. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, I mean, your own kid would, it's pretty much like, you know, half of you and half of your partner. And then I guess they will you already have that ingrained in them. So I think it's like, you know, I can say that he into what we into.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Or I don't know if we're grooming him to be what we do, but he enjoys it. Like, you know, he will be like, Daddy, I want this pair of jeans. Can you make it for me for my birthday? And I was like, yeah, like, you know, if you want. And then if he like, I need this belt, and like a Power Ranger belt or something, can you make it? And I was like, yeah, I can make it. And then like, if he like when we were playing Oztag, we got him like the outfit for him to play Oztag, and he enjoys that. And he wants to go outdoor. We have outdoor stuff, and
That's great. I think he can see like he has requests and things are possible. Like your answers to him are like,
it's never no.
Yeah, let me try and make it, and like for him to tangibly see you create something from scratch, essentially. I think that's a very unique experience for him to grow up in a world where it's like, hey, I'm gonna ask Dad something, and he can kind of like sew it and put it together and like make me clothing I can wear and be proud and stand in that and build identity.
Yeah, it's something I didn't have when I was young. Like I feel like because my parent was too busy, and then we were just too busy playing with other kids, and you know, we just rough it out, and then we just, you know, they didn't have money or whatever. I guess I'm trying to like relive my childhood in a way.
For sure, we all do that, you know, and I think it's just a balancing act of like, I think it's nice. I think it's nice to start on a bit heavy because you're like, why not pour on the love?
Yeah.
See if you need to like pull back a bit. There's nothing, you know, wrong with that. And one last question I want to ask, which I think I can see, like, yeah, a lot of what our parents sort of lumped onto us, you know, we definitely are not wanting to carry that on with our kids and to change that. Something really, I think, special for us now is like we get to choose how we do things differently. And so just to wrap up, like I wanted to ask, what's something you want to impart on Sunny that he will, you know, really draw from? Like, this are some of the key things Dad has been teaching me and showing me, and like, what is something for you that's really important you're hoping to impart for Sunny, either at this age now or as you can see him getting older?
I don't really expecting him to do anything, but I think one thing that I want him to have is just be positive, because I'm not. Like, you know, if you can turn someone from a glass half empty person into a glass half full, I feel like that's a good significant thing, and that's all I wanted.
Man. And I think you guys are doing it, you know, showing him a life of what's possible.
Yeah, I think we're trying our best. Yeah, I hope you see that.
I dig it, man. Thank you.
Thank you, getting me teary.
Bring it in. It's good, you know, like as dads, showing up, that's the best we can do.
Yeah.
And like, to show him positivity, it doesn't mean like we always have to be like happy, joyful all the time. It's just like life is hard and it has its challenges,